gotten kind of an older release here. It's from Vinegar Syndrome. It is The Invisible Maniac on 4K Ultra HD, a movie that I had not seen or had any prior knowledge of. I do not know the release history of this film, but I will say up front, it feels very much like a trauma movie. And if you've seen trauma movies, you know what I'm saying. This one here has some cool gore at times, and it has a lot of TNA in it, which is a combination that trauma was a staple for. But it's also kind of a combination of things that Vinegar Syndrome has kind of become known for when it comes to releasing things. So yeah, basically, this one starts off early with a kid. He's in his room. He's got his telescope. He's watching a girl get dressed. His mom, comes in on him, tells him how awful he is. Fast forward down the line, and he's trying to invent something to make himself invisible. Some bad stuff happens. He goes off, ends up in a crazy house. He escapes, and somehow ends up as a teacher for this chick and some other women and men. And when his serum finally kicks in, he figures a way to not only become invisible, but go on a warpath and a killing spree. All the while showing us such things as head stomping and shotgun blast and sneaking into locker rooms when girls are changing, or we're just there and watch them change just because it is that kind of movie. Um, I think the last part of the movie is way better than the first part of the movie when we actually get to the more solid rampage of this crazy guy going on a rampage and going on his killing spree, which is primarily near the end half of the film. I think it's at its best. There is, like I said, some pretty good gore moments, and there's some that kind of miss, but there's like a rooftop duel that leads with, people getting tossed off. There's people dying that you wouldn't think were probably going to die just by, observing it. And it does enough to keep you interested, but still, it's a middle road movie. It's kind of a 2.5 out of 5 for me. But I will say it looks great on 4K. And this was, I think, originally when Vinegar Syndrome put this out, they sold the invisible slipcase as April Fool's joke. And I think this is what people got, or they got a slipcase for this. I don't know, but I got this because I found this, or no, excuse me, this was sent to me forever ago, but it was just sent without the slip. So this is what we have. Here is your extras. This is a 4K disc, which features the movie from its 35 original camera and negative. You have some stuff that are just on the 4K, but then the Blu-ray disc that comes with it has everything that's on the 4K plus all these other extras, which is the making of trailers, interviews, the type of stuff that you normally get from Vinegar Syndrome. Pop this one open. There is your disc art. So must not have been a whole lot of original art for this because it seems like they kind of primarily went for the artist method. Although this one does have a reverse cover that I can only assume was the original release for the movie, or the original cover for the movie when it was originally released. And that's cool and all, but I've always kind of been a sucker for the cartoony, drawn type covers. I was a fan when Scream Factory did it. So I, even though I can't get it in there right at the moment, am a fan of this stuff right here. So I'll be keeping that. So yeah, fan of trauma movies. If you like the more, you know, raunchy at times elements of Vinegar Syndrome, then this is a movie you're going to want to see. Slasher wise, it's middle of the ground, but it's still got some stuff to offer that is entertaining.